Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Justice.
I'm your boy Sid, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
So let's talk.
What we talking about today, bruh?
Who brought twerking to Black American women?
Damn.
Just
You
like that.
starting like that?
Yeah, just like that.
Okay, so now we got to get off into it.
So who you think did it?
Damn, who brought twerking to Black American women?
Yeah.
Damn. That's a hard question because,
I think it came from Brazil.
and I'm thinking Jamaica. You know,
I mean, I think those were the two countries that do that more often.
that do that type of dancing, right?
Or India with the hip,
Yeah,
because that's their culture.
and that's definitely.
But I mean,
when you go
as
back,
far as I can remember,
uh-huh.
Black people been doing the butt for a long time.
That's true, but and I was just about to say, when you go back to like the days of like Uncle Luke and all them, right? So that's early '90s, early to mid '90s.
Mm-hmm.
Women was booty shaking, but it wasn't twerking. It wasn't what we know it is to be now.
Nah, it wasn't that.
So somewhere along the line, you know what I'm saying?
It got blurred.
And ratcheted up a notch or two.
A whole bunch of notches.
You know what I'm saying? So who was responsible for that? Like you said Brazilian women. Because that's how they dance.
At the carnival.
And right, carnival, that's right. And they've been dancing like
or
that.
the island girls.
And that's why I said Jamaica, right?
But
You know,
Trinidad and Tobago
that's
too.
right, all the Caribbean
Because
islands.
they all do their own carnival day.
That's right.
So
So
at carnival, they all do that. So I don't know if
and they've been doing it.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's their culture.
So who was it that just, said, hey, come over here, put in the video, in a rap video or something, and then, because the shit just took off.
Yeah, it had to be a rapper.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
What
see.
y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all definitely got to drop it in the comment. Who y'all think brought
Did Jay-Z
twerking?
do a video of carnival one time?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He did
Or
was it Big Pimpin'?
That's what I was thinking. It was Big Pimpin', but I don't know if that was a carnival or just a bunch of.
Could have
video
been
girls.
like a scene from Carnival when he was there.
Okay.
I think, but
That's what puts me in mind.
me too.
Okay.
Me too. Now, and please, y'all, don't get it twisted. We understand that Uncle Luke, you know what I'm saying, and all them folks back then, they definitely had women in bikinis dancing. You know what I'm saying?
But it wasn't
booty
like,
hopping or whatever they called it back then.
It wasn't like now.
It wasn't the way it wasn't twerking.
It wasn't the,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
Left, right, left,
Yeah.
right.
So where did this come from, ladies? And we ain't getting on y'all. We
Fellas,
just trying to have a
If
conversation.
you know, put it in the comments.
Absolutely, y'all. Be sure to drop this one on us because
We
I'm sure a
wanna
lot
know.
of people have never really even thought about this. Like, who started this?
Doing stuff that's not even our culture. Come on, man.
And now it's our culture. It's absolutely our culture now,
culture now.
unfortunately. And I'm talking about the way it is now with women showing their booty holes. You know what I'm saying? Are the men complaining about it? Absolutely not. But some men are. But I'm just saying,
Some booty hole back?
I mean, I'm damn near.
Okay.
It should be all the same for real.
Alright.
They don't care, bro. They letting it go. They letting it do what it do.
Let's do what they do, baby.
For real. I mean, but you start going back and you thinking about like Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? A lot in her videos and shit. She would do videos back in her hometown, and you see women twerking. You know what I'm saying? And dancing suggestively. Sierra definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, you know what I'm saying, was doing that. And Atlanta got a lot of booty shaking, you know what I'm saying,
Spots.
music and shit like that. Like
Spots.
just traditionally in Atlanta,
Spots.
that's what they were known for. Hell yeah, but I mean, you had some dudes who was booty shaking in Atlanta. In the Ludacris video, remember that?
I don't remember that.
Well, it was a big thing because it was
No
a controversy.
Diddy.
No Diddy,
I
but
don't remember that.
in the Luda video, I can't remember which one it is. I'm sure y'all gonna know what we talking about. But
Is it sexual fantasy?
it was one of his hype songs, and in the background, the dude was dancing on the pole at the end. You know what I'm saying? Because Luda said he didn't know that the dude was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Until he went back and watched the final cut of the video, and he even said,
Luda didn't do tip drill. So
"No, that's
one
that's
tip drill.
Nelly
Yeah,
and
that's
somebody
Nelly.
else." But Luda was like, "Man,
Yeah,
forget
where
it. This how they
Luda
dance. So just leave it in the video." You know what I'm saying?
Because
'Cause
on the pole.
yeah, they was in the strip club, and was it How Low Can You Go?
How low can
Face
you go?
down, booty jiggle at the top of your jeans, baby, pull your pants. I think it was that song, but Luda had a dude. I mean, he didn't know the dude was doing
Okay.
it,
Okay.
But yeah, the dude was
Alright.
actually twerking on the pole. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like the last scene of the video. Luda decided to keep it in because he was like, that's the culture of Atlanta.
Now, does that make it suspect if you go look for that video then?
No, because people gonna want to know what I'm talking about. Because
If a bunch of women go look for it,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say okay. But if a bunch of dudes go look for it just to see this part,
well, I hope they don't go looking for it to see Buddy twerking.
Okay.
I hope they go
Okay.
look for it to try to
Remember
prove
the
said
video.
wrong. Because
Okay.
you know people like to prove said wrong. So go ahead to the Ludacris video. You can actually type it in because, like I said, there was a big controversy over it. To
Yeah.
the point where Luda had to come out and stand up for himself and like, hey y'all, I didn't know. Because everybody was behind him.
would you say that's as big as the when Biggie had old girl in the video that did the training scene and then they did the Craig Mack video and LL came on? She?
Right. You know what? I think it was bigger than that because
Okay.
nobody said nothing about that.
Okay.
I'm talking about when the video came out at the time.
Right,
Nobody
right.
said nothing about that. Even when LL said she, nobody caught that.
Yeah.
It wasn't until like now, you know what I'm saying, when people like, oh, shit, they had a in the video. You know what I'm saying? If that really was
Right. 'Cause
one
I
of them,
think
we don't
that
know.
was- I think that was a whole different woman. But
Right, me too, but you know, who knows? People say certain shit and you just never know. You never know. But it goes to ask the question, who started this shit to where we are now with it? And I understand everything evolves and cranks up, right? We get that. Dope dealers used to sell nickels and dimes, and now they want to sell what he
Ounces
said.
and
Drug
pounds.
drug dealers' destiny is reaching the key. Okay, we get it. So that ratcheted up too. Gunplay has ratcheted up. All this other stuff, but this booty twerking, whatever culture, man, it just took off. Whole nother stratosphere. And how did it get there? How did it get there, y'all? Hey, that's
Too
the
much
behind the
television?
scene music, y'all. It's all good.
too much television.
Yeah, but it had to be I ain't gonna say one person, but a group of people who just kept coming. You know what I'm saying? And the women decided that, oh yeah, I want to.
I mean, it might be like Stella got her groove back. It might just be people go visit these islands, and that's what they brought back.
I can definitely agree that.
Teenagers
Yeah,
back then,
yeah,
you didn't have to have a passport to go everywhere.
true. That's true.
So if you went to Brazil, Jamaica, Trinidad,
Mm-hmm.
one of
In
them
any of those places like that.
Saint Vincent,
Saint Bart's, yeah, you have a lot.
yeah.
Saint Lucia, Saint Croix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're around any of that, and you came back to America and they played songs that made you dance,
Mm-hmm.
that would be
Mm-hmm.
your opportunity to do this. But
And
I
also,
mean,
when you have a large influx of not immigrants, but people who not, because you know a lot of those Caribbean islands is U.S. territory.
Right,
so
right.
when you have a lot of them coming here to live, not just visit, but to live,
Right.
they bring a part of their culture with them, and this is how they just traditionally dance.
family reunions, yeah.
Because if you look at it, a lot of these African cultures are now starting to blend in with American culture. The African dances, you know what I'm saying? The way they twerk is totally different.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? And that's starting to blend in with American dances. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you just have you
Because
have these
Talia
things.
got them doing that.
Huh?
Talia. Make me wet.
Oh yeah. I like
Make
that
me
song.
sweat.
Yeah, the dance that they do off of that, right?
Yeah, that's African dance.
Exactly.
Because
That-
she's South African.
Right, and that's
So-
what I'm saying. Right.
So, yeah.
Things like that. Yep.
But it
Yep.
still comes from TV. Because before she did that, she had to do a video where she did that, and they seen it.
Yeah.
And everybody tried to copy and emulate
Mhm.
the same thing. So I'm going with TV again. Because I mean, like I said, it could have been the teenagers going off to these different islands,
Yeah.
but it could have been just a video that showed them on these different islands.
Right.
And bam.
Right.
If they could do it over there, we could do it over here.
Absolutely. And I don't think it was teenagers. I think it was ratchet women, video vixens, and all. I mean, just because they
Yeah,
were the ones who could
yeah.
afford to go over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like you
Because
said,
they have a show. I mean,
right,
have
they
a
get
job.
booked, for these videos, and they
Yeah.
learning the dances because they see them doing it, and they like,
Right.
okay. And then they brought it back over here. Women started seeing that they get a whole lot of attention because the
Matter
way
of
they
fact-
dancing.
Matter of fact, now that you say that, I think it was one dancer that I remember. I think she's Snoop Dogg's dancer.
Hmm.
She's been following world dances for
Mhm.
a long time. So,
See?
Yeah.
And there you have it. You just never know. And see, once again, I bet this is something that most people never thought of. Men or women. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Men just enjoy the view.
right.
Women just copy what they see another woman do. So no one is really even questioning where it came from.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Well,
With that being said,
Absolutely.
I'm your host, Justice.
I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time till the next time.
Screaming Let's Talk. Peace.
Out.